Happy Monday, August 7th. Hey, what's going on? Last week, our Chicago Cubs against the division-leading Cincinnati Reds scored an amazing 36 runs in just 2 games. Wow, that'd be fine over like 7 or 8 games, but 2 games. Anyway, the U.S. Credit rating went from a AAA down to an AA+. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said it was arbitrary. But what does that mean? It means that the U.S. government, from what I can tell by asking Alexa, is collecting about $3.4 trillion in income taxes from you and I, but it's spending 6.8. Come on, that's math that you and I know doesn't work. A second grader could figure that out. Maybe our politicians can't. Anyway, let's get to today's topic. Hey, that's right. We're going to continue our topic on substance abuse. Substance abuse is considered typically drug addiction. It's a disease that affects a person's brain and behavior. It's the inability to control the use of legal or illegal drugs or medicines. You know, substances can be things like alcohol, marijuana, nicotine. These are drugs. And when you're an addict, you continue to use this even though you know it may continue to cause you harm. That's right, it can continue to cause you harm. And you know what? As time passes, you need to get more and more of it. Soon the drug starts taking over your life. You feel good, you have to have it, and you increase your usage of these things. So what is substance abuse? Give us some examples, Mark. Okay, some examples of it could be intermediate exposure. It's a compulsive aggressive disorder. Kleptomania can be a substance abuse. Pyromania, pyromania is setting fires. You can have things such as gambling. Substance abuse can even go to eating food, sex, pornography. How about this one? Excessive use of your computer and video games. That's an interesting one. Substance abuse or addictive behavior can be working, exercising. You know, when I was running a lot back in my early 20s and high school years, they used to call it a runner's high. Somebody once said, and I don't know if it's true or not, but your body can produce a little bit of like a cocaine or something, and it makes you want to do it. And so really good addictive runners just don't know how to stop running. Don't hold me to that. How about this one? Abuse can be spiritual. Wow. We're talking about fanaticism, not devotion. There's a difference. Okay. You could also look at pain. People cause themselves pain. I've heard of cutting. I never heard of that before, but yeah, cutting. And how about this one? Shopping. Gee, that could be an abusive or an addictive behavior. So, there's a lot of things I just talked about for addictive behaviors and substance abuse and whatnot, but let's do something kind of fun today. Let's look at computer disorders. If you have a computer disorder, you have a sense of euphoria when you're on the computer. It can affect your ability to work, to sleep, your inability to stop doing it. You can neglect family and friends over this. There's an emptiness feeling when you're not on your computer. You can lie to your friends and whatnot, and you can cause problems with your school or work. Those are some of the symptoms of, say, computer addiction. Oh, you could also have some problems with physical health caused by this. How about carpal tunnel syndrome, dried eyes, migraines? Yeah, a lot of people who are addicted to computers, looking at their tablets and their phones and whatnot, can suffer from migraines. You can get back disorders. It can cause eating irregularities. You can neglect your hygiene. Golly, never thought about neglect your hygiene. And it can also cause changes in your sleeping behavior. Now, you and I both know we don't have that problem, right? Well, you know what? This is really a serious topic, whether it's just computers or any of the other things I mentioned. Substance abuse, addictive behavior is a problem. And why are we talking about it? Because remember, as said the last previous weeks, your health insurance covers mental and nervous disorders. So you know what? If you have this problem, you think you do, or if you know somebody who does have this problem, maybe it's best to contact a healthcare professional. You can also contact your insurance company to look for a source of remedy. Who is a good professional in your area to seek for this? So use your insurance company as an asset. Don't be afraid of them. So Mark, where are you getting your information from? Well, just typing on the keyboard. Surf the web, easy enough. Ask Alexa, easy enough. And you'll find a lot of information that may help you in your situation. Hey, what's going on at the MLD agency? Well, last week we completed our individual certification with Blue Cross Blue Shield for 2024 prescription drugs and Medicare Advantage plans. The Medicare Advantage plans with Blue Cross, they have a very unique one that a lot of people who are experiencing high premiums on Medicare Supplement Plan Fs and Plan Gs may want to transfer to something like that. So numbers at the bottom of the screen here. If you think this might be right for you, come October, we can start talking about this. We can start selling this October 15th. That's when open enrollment starts. So don't hesitate to give us a call. We'll be happy to discuss your situation with you to see if it's in your best interest for next year. Until next week, take care.